Hello, kings and queens. Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers and broadcaster of astrology. If you're looking for your horoscope, you've come to the right place. Click the down bar or the comment section, find your zodiac sign, and click that number next to your zodiac sign. That timestamp will take you directly to the point in the video that is important for you. Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. Thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it's valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the opportunities and assistance that is aspecting you, and you'll even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, please be sure to check out Mental Chatter Musings book of the month, which happens to be Perfectly Fine Christmas. I'll be putting my review in this week, and we would love to see yours as well. As you know, LaJill's birthday was just recently, and that would be wonderful for her to see that review come through before the end of December, before this new year starts. Now, in addition to that, be sure to check out Diverse Shelves on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Clubhouse. You can talk about your favorite new and up-and-coming books. You can talk about even books that you've just read and reviewed that you're excited about. It's an open forum, so come on over to Clubhouse at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, if you're on YouTube or even Facebook, don't forget to check out Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. He leaves very entertaining and informative reviews. So if you're thinking about catching a read, check and see if Robert's reviewed it already. I'm sure he'd love to see you there. Make sure you subscribe to the channel on YouTube and like the video. It definitely helps to let us know you appreciate the content, that's being put out on any forum. I'd like to say thank you to everyone who has read and reviewed Deadliest Intuition so far, and a push into January for getting you guys to finish up that wonderful book, or start that wonderful book, Deadliest Intuition. Actually, that riveting, heart-pounding book. I will be doing a raffle in January, so definitely stay tuned for that announcement. Check out Deadliest Intuition. It's my newest psychological thriller. Now that we've gotten that out the way, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into the scopes. Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. Taronic here with your astrology and tarot for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If you're looking for Sunday, you can find that on my Facebook page at author Taronic in written format. Other than that, let's get into it. We're starting with the 27th. The sun is in Capricorn at 5 degrees. So if you have placements between 2 and 8 degrees, this is where the good you do comes back to you in career or whatever it is you master. The sacrifices that you've made in career can pay off. This is where the gossipers lose and you prove to be successful. Maybe it's something that you've been working on behind the scenes that is illuminated or comes out. Maybe this provides you with some type of closure. If you have placements in Pisces or Scorpio, this could even be shared finances coming to you behind the scenes or due to something that you're passionate about, So if you have placements between that 2 and 8 degrees of Pisces or Scorpio on your chart, you might want to check that out. Now, if it's Virgo or Taurus placements you have in your chart between 2 and 8 degrees, this could be money coming your way or a new job, another way for you to garner some type of finances or resources, some money, maybe even resources for health. Maybe this is an opportunity for you to be of service to someone and garner some type of finances. The planet of Venus is conjunct Pluto in your area of career and mastery. So the way you make money is changing. The way you and a romantic partner bring in money is changing. The way you spend money as far as your pleasure pursuits is changing even. Okay, especially if you have placements in Capricorn between that 22 and 28 degrees. The moon in Libra at 11 degrees is going to trine Saturn and Aquarius, and directly aspect Uranus and Taurus at a fated angle. So this is a restriction or responsibility that suddenly pays off. Just beware of your instincts though, because it squares your area of Cancer, which is home and family. So your instincts to do something there is kind of off, or your instincts to maybe even not remember the lessons that you've gone through, not retain the lesson, could hamper you in some way. So you want to be mindful of that. This is about one of your relationships or partnerships, maybe a friend helping you to accomplish a goal. Maybe it's you breaking out of some type of social group or restriction that you're in and getting into another friend group that you've been wanting to get into. Maybe this is you accomplishing a goal of money or resources even, out of nowhere, and it's helping you out of some sort of restriction. Some of you wanted to go out with your friends and didn't have the money. All of a sudden it can come up and you can have the money. And maybe your instincts are prone to just going and spending it on, going out and hanging out and having fun. But then maybe you got something in home and family that you really should be paying for instead, or something you should be working on there. So I don't know, but just make sure that you weigh that carefully, okay? Now on Tuesday, the moon in Libra is going to trine Jupiter in Aquarius at its last degree. So if you have placements in Libra or Aquarius between 26 and 29 degrees, a blessing comes in through a relationship or partnership that's truly a blessing to you. It's where you may have been experiencing some type of misfortune or bad advice or the consequences of your actions, but now you have this lucky opportunity to accomplish your goal or partner with these friends or get into this new social group. So check your chart to see if you have those placements. This is going to be just before the planet Jupiter moves over into Pisces at 0 degree. And at this angle, this is where flexibility and versatility will bring harmony and success. If you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees, you're going to feel this right off rip, okay? But don't worry if you don't feel the luck right then. It's going to eventually come across your notes because it's going to be in Pisces through the first half of next year. So this is your area of secret, sacrifice, solitude, closure. You have lucky opportunities to heal, to gain closure, to have the endings you want. You're going to have lucky secrets told to you. The end, the benefit. You will also have the things that you've sacrificed for will bring you lucky opportunities. For this next 6 months, this is definitely going to be aspecting you. And if you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees, you're going to feel it, like I said, immediately. Now, as far as the blessings are going to be in your area of Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. This is blessing home and family with shared finances. This is sweetening the passion and the intimacy, within home and family. This is bringing closure into home and family. Okay, this is bringing you closure in through shared finances. These are the blessings that are coming into you. In addition to that, you also have opportunities and assistance coming to make money and garner resources that heal you, that bring you closure through career and mastery. That maybe it's something you're working on in career. Some of you are spiritual healers in career and you're going to be making money. Others, you're just going to be making money in career in general, garnering extra resources in career. Even the areas that square this area of secret, sacrifice, solitude, which are your areas of Sagittarius and Gemini, travel, long distance travel. So you'll have lucky opportunities to travel now. Instead of it being all that harshness and delays and blockages, you'll have opportunities to travel. You'll have opportunities to even communicate with your siblings. Lucky opportunities will be communicated to you through your siblings. Lucky opportunities will be communicated to you regarding your education and skills, regarding what you think and preach, regarding your morals and spirituality. You're going to have lucky opportunities come into you through spirituality, through your God, through God. It's only one God, but through God. But anyway, these are the things that are going to be aspecting you. Your beliefs are going to bring you luck as well. Okay. Now on Tuesday, the sun is in Cap, and that was all for the next 6 months. Okay. But moving along to Tuesday, staying on Tuesday rather. The sun is in Capricorn at 6 degrees when it starts off. So this is still an angle of what you reap is what you sow. It was at this angle. It got there yesterday, the day before on Monday. But on the 6th is still taking place where you can reap what you sow, whether it's gossip, violence, or misfortune. Whatever you've been reaping, whatever you've been sowing, you're going to reap in career and mastery. Okay, check your placements between 3 and 9 degrees because that's where you could count on reaping what you sow there. The only thing area I would really worry about is some of your relationships. It squares that area of Libra. You have healing in the way you look, the way you come off to people, your first impressions. But some of your relationships, if they feel you, you reap what you sow, period. That's all I'm going to say. Now, on Tuesday around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's when the sun in Capricorn will shift to 7 degrees. If you have placements between 4 and 10 degrees, this is where you might feel like you want to take some time to retreat, to pray, to meditate. If this is, by the way, if this was something good, if you're reaping what you sow, and this is something good coming into you, to your areas like money or a job, or if it's, something coming in behind the scenes, allowing you to bring in some shared finances, or if it's an opportunity for even sex and intimacy with your partner, when it gets to 7 degrees, this is a couple hours later, then you're going to want to take some time to retreat around 10 a.m. Okay. So if this is an opportunity for you to ignite the passion in your relationship, this might be what you're doing. Come on, honey, let's go to bed, or get back in bed, or let's have breakfast in bed, or let's, slip back under the covers. The kids are sleeping or something like that. It could be, some passion igniting, but either way, if it's something that's more on the negative side, it might be time to step back and review the plan. Maybe your faith needs to be regained in a certain area as it pertains to career, to give you that boost again. Okay. Now on Wednesday, the sun in Capricorn at 8 degrees is going to square Chiron in Aries. So it's squaring your image. It's squaring the way you see yourself, your first impressions, your attitude. But the thing is, Chiron is here healing things. So it's squaring Chiron. Okay. So that's bringing in healing, and the sun itself brings in healing. If you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Capricorn or Aries, this is where you can heal your image and career. This is where you may have been a little less tactful, or somebody else may have been toward you. And now you're healing your image as it pertains to career. Venus in Capricorn, Venus retrograde in Capricorn is going to connect with Mercury in Capricorn at 24 degrees. So if you have placements between 21 and 27 degrees Capricorn, this can be a blessing communicated to you regarding the past, regarding money, regarding romance, regarding pleasure pursuits. Okay. How you make money. It could be about, money with you and a romantic partner. But something needs to be reevaluated. Maybe something needs to be studied. Maybe something needs to be more effort put toward it. Maybe you need to see a financial advisor. The moon in Capricorn, or the moon in Scorpio at 10 degrees is going to be directly opposing Taurus at 10 degrees. So this is about your shared finances directly aspecting your personal finances and resources. Okay, this is about sex and intimacy directly aspecting your worth, your passions aspecting your worth. Something is going to be revealed here. Maybe about how you spend, maybe even a sudden issue can arise, and it's something you have to face. But either way, if you have placements in Scorpio or Taurus between 7 or 13 degrees, this is aspecting you. Now, Mars in Sagittarius at 11 degrees, this is about your challenges that you've been facing with education and skills, what you think and preach, maybe even travel. There's going to be some opportunity that's going to help you through this restriction or help you overcome a responsibility. Okay. It could have been something you said, something, you've done, either way, there's something coming in that's bringing you some assistance. Just be sure that the friend or the person that could be assisting you to accomplish this goal or get through this is not using you, that they're not just doing it for profit later on. I mean, I don't know how you would really know that unless you're just really, I mean, you really have to use your intuition. Maybe you listen to the things they say, their body language, see if they mean what they say. You know, look at their actions, not just, you know, what they're doing, make them prove it. Okay, if you have placements between 8 to 14 degrees of Aquarius or Sagittarius, this is aspecting you. Okay, Aries. Now let's look at what you're dealing with. Okay, messages of truth, clarity, peace, prosperity, and abundance. Messages of love and light. Okay, so these popped over. Taking care of your deeper needs, whether it's a romance or a relationship. Maybe you want to cultivate a closer bond, a more tender bond within your love relationship. Maybe you're trying to cultivate a partnership and bring in some type of money or unexpected gifts within a partnership. Or you're trying to, manifest some type of money. Your plans need more grounding. And you also need to take care of your deeper needs. Don't let yourself get too stressed out. If it's love you're trying to grow within a relationship, it needs a little bit more grounding. You know, you're going to have to put a little bit more effort into it. These cards are trying to pop over by the clump, and I don't want them like that. I want to get, you know, the most clear and concise messages possible for you. Let me see if they have anything else to tell me from this deck. But I want you to make sure that, you are taking care of your deeper needs. Make sure that you are giving your partnership the attention that it needs as well. You know, if it's a love relationship, you had a couple angles of igniting the passion in your relationship. So maybe that's going to be something that's going to be important for you this week that you should concentrate on, and see that flipped over again. And this might even be something that you've okay, so maybe where your presence was once honored or loved, you know, you're seeing some type of loss or defeat, or you're regretting something, and you're looking at what's spilled over as opposed to the 2 cups behind you that you have to rebirth and change, you know, how change this loss or this regret as to how you're seen. Okay, you have a chance to come back into the positive. Come back. Okay, first of all, come out of this anxiety or depression. If you're feeling some type of anxiety or depression, you need to get out of that. You know, come outside. You know, I know you're at the 9, but if you want to bring in this positivity and manifest what it is you're trying to manifest, you're going to have to think on the brighter side of things. Okay, let me ask 4 cards from the angels. Let me see if the fairies actually have any messages for you as to what you're going to be experiencing for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because I'm interested in more clarity as to what we've already revealed from the astrology. Now, cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, and kindness to others is going to be important. You know, sometimes you can be protective and but you're very dependable. You know, try to be kind and chivalrous to others. A brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction. You can go and do what you want. A journey that is now complete. You're completing a journey and you can move forward. Be grateful. You have much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness in a contented personal life. So you might be really getting closer. You really will be. Okay, how about we check out what your most likely outcomes? Okay, that one wants to fall out, so I'll let it out. Okay, be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. Being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity. Okay, taking someone or something for granted. Discontentment with life. Okay, so you're kind of discontent with your life and it's causing you not to pay attention to, there's a kid around you, a baby or something like that wants your attention. It could be a little boy or a little girl, and you're not focused on them. You're so focused on something else that you're missing an opportunity to bond or be you know, very important in this child's life. For those of you who have kids or maybe nieces or nephews or something like that. You can do anything. Take advantage of your life. Take charge of your life. I'm sorry. You can manifest what you need to be a success. Wonderful. You are the magician. You are the author of your life. Okay. Now let's look at what your most likely outcomes are going to be for this. Okay. We got 2 already. One of them is, again, cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. Maybe it's that child. Ask for help from others. All work and no play. You're gonna be feeling weighed down by too many responsibilities, and that's what's keeping you. Maybe that's what's keeping you in your head and keeping you from, offering this love and kindness to others around you who need it. Plan your next steps with an eye on the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Wonderful. I love those cards. Now let's look at, I think I got them all right. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I think I got them all. Make sure you're protecting the fruits of your labor. Okay. Prepare for challenges that lie ahead. Make sure you have insurances and stuff like that in place, especially for your children and things like that. Maybe even a whole life policy or something like that. Where you can put money in there, and then when the kids get 18, they can take all the money out if they want to and use it to buy a house or whatever the case may be. But, you might want to check into some stuff like that. Let me see if the angels want to give us any more messages. Just one message that you may have forgotten, a special message for you. I'm not taking all of these. Okay, I'll take these two. These flipped over. You got the Chariot, rewards that come from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once. And it said that you're going to have a lot of things to do. Determination and willpower is going to pull you through, and you're going to have public recognition. Intelligent, impartial, respected, and stoic. This is how you may be looking this week. You're going to receive wise advice. Remain objective and fair-minded. Maybe you should study public speaking. Make sure you're communicating clearly. And you need to be less emotional, okay? You don't want to be flipping out or anything like that. You also might be emotionally unavailable as well. Remember, I saw that card with the child who wanted your attention. For those of you who have children, that's very important. You had several things that talked about your children or your child. So you want to be more mindful of that, okay? God bless you, and I'll see you on Thursday, Aries. Bye now. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. Thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it's valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the opportunities and assistance that is aspecting you, and you'll even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, please be sure to check out Mental Chatter Musings book of the month, which happens to be Perfectly Fine Christmas. I'll be putting my review in this week, and we would love to see yours as well. As you know, LaJill's birthday was just recently, and that would be wonderful for her to see that review come through before the end of December, before this new year starts. Now, in addition to that, be sure to check out Diverse Shelves on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Clubhouse. You can talk about your favorite new and up-and-coming books. You can talk about even books that you've just read and reviewed that you're excited about. It's an open forum, so come on over to Clubhouse at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, if you're on YouTube or even Facebook, don't forget to check out Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. He leaves very entertaining and informative reviews. So if you're thinking about catching a read, check and see if Robert's reviewed it already. I'm sure he'd love to see you there. Make sure you subscribe to the channel on YouTube and like the video. It definitely helps to let us know you appreciate the content, that's being put out on any forum. I'd like to say thank you to everyone who has read and reviewed Deadliest Intuition so far, and a push into January for getting you guys to finish up that wonderful book, or start that wonderful book, Deadliest Intuition. Actually, that riveting, heart-pounding book. I will be doing a raffle in January, so definitely stay tuned for that announcement. Check out Deadliest Intuition. It's my newest psychological thriller. Now that we've gotten that out the way, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into the scopes. Hello, my Leo kings and queens. Turonic here with your tarot and astrology for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week. So we're starting at the 27th. If you're looking for Sunday, you can always find that on my Facebook page at author Turonic in written format. So let's get into it. Let's get into why we're here. I hope everybody had a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate, Happy Hanukkah. Well, Hanukkah was a while ago, but still, happy holidays. We'll just say that. All right, now, on Monday, the moon is in Capricorn at 5 degrees. This is a day where the good that you've done comes back to you. Like the sacrifices you've made could pay off. The people have been gossiping about you at work or during your daily routines. Maybe even criticizing your health and things like that. They're going to lose out. You could win in their faces. If you have placements, I'd say in Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus between 2 and 8 degrees. And I would even go as far as saying your areas of Scorpio and Pisces as well. So Scorpio and Pisces is an area of opportunities and assistance. So it could pay off by way of opportunities coming your way or assistance. And that would definitely be for shared finances coming your way for home and family, or maybe you getting an opportunity to work on something that you're passionate about with home and family. You might even be creating endings and new beginnings as it pertains to work, or home and family. So that's a way that you can see things pay off for you. Now, if this is a blessing coming in for you and you have placements in Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo between 2 and 8 degrees, this looks like it's going to be something that has to do with money or resources in career or whatever it is you master, or you making money in some kind of way or bringing in money in some kind of way. Okay. Now, remember that the planet Venus is still conjunct Pluto at 25 degrees as well of Capricorn. So this is, and it's going to actually fall back to 24 soon. But anyway, on this day it is. So you're having a transformation anyway, as it pertains to what you do for work. Even your health, you might be feeling like, I want to get healthier. So you'll be doing that. Your everyday routines can change up. And work in general, even the people you're of service to can change up, because people are leaving our lives. Better people are coming in. And relationships are becoming stronger and rooted if they're going to last. Now, also on Monday, the moon in Libra will trine Saturn in Aquarius and directly aspect Uranus and Taurus at a fated angle. So this is a restriction or responsibility that suddenly pays off. So you got two angles of things paying off on Monday so far. But just beware of your instincts though, because this angle with the moon in Libra at 11 degrees, it does square Lilith in Cancer at 11 degrees. So you're going to have to watch your instincts as it pertains to what you do behind the scenes, what you say behind the scenes, what secrets you tell. If you're perpetuating gossip, you have to be very, very careful of that, because your instincts to maybe jump and say something or tell something or reveal something should be questioned. Okay. You want to be careful of that. All right. You could be also you could also be prone to mistrusting whatever this is coming your way, but don't trip out, because help is here at this angle. A blessing is here, especially if you have placements between 8 and 14 degrees of Libra, Aquarius, or Taurus. Okay. Just to make sure you remember your lessons learned, and that will help you move forward. Now, Libra is your area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, even your networks of people. Okay, so with that area, you're having some type of, either you're restricted with a sibling, maybe you can't talk to a sibling when you want to, maybe some type of communication with people in your networks of people. You're feeling some restrictions, or maybe you're feeling the responsibilities of having to drive short distances here and there around the neighborhood and complete tasks and communicate with people and things like that. You know, it's either you're putting a lot of energy there, you know, or you're being restricted in some way where you can't communicate with the people you want to communicate with. So that is what this this restriction is, as it pertains to some of your relationships in these areas, whether it's a sibling, whether it's a neighbor, whether it's someone in your networks of people. But because of this, and because of the work you've been putting in, there's going to be some blessing communicated to you, maybe even through one of those relationships, one of those people. Okay. And it could have to do with your career, maybe resources in career, maybe your worth in career. Okay. But like I said, just beware of your instincts to maybe even reveal what this is, and learn your lessons, because everybody doesn't have your best interests at heart. So you want to really watch out with revealing whatever this is, whatever this blessing is that comes to you. You want to keep it to yourself. Okay. Now, I'd say on Tuesday. Okay. Tuesday is a very special day. Now, first of all, the moon in Libra at 29 degrees will be trining Jupiter in Aquarius. So a blessing will come through a partnership, whether it's a sibling, whether it's a someone in your networks of people, whether it's a neighbor or about a neighborhood. One of your relationships is bringing you some type of lucky assistance or opportunity. If you have placements in Libra or Aquarius between 26 and 29 degrees. Okay. And this is where you've been experiencing some type of misfortune. It might have been from bad advice. It might be because of the consequences just of your actions in general. But that blessing is there, and it is available for people with those placements. I want to actually go and say if you have placements in, because it trines the area of Libra and Gemini. I already got Libra aspect at Gemini. It trines the area of Gemini. So if you have placements between 26 and 29 degrees of Gemini as well, that's aspecting you. Now, what's going to happen is Jupiter is going to move and shift over into Pisces at 0 degree. So this means the planet of luck and expansion is moving from your sector of relationships and open enemies to in partnerships, to shared finances, to endings and new beginnings, to things that you're passionate about, to sex and intimacy as well. The intimacy in your relationship could really ramp up. Now, that being said, when a planet leaves an area, a big planet like this, Saturn, it leaves a gift. So it's going to leave a gift for you in that area of partnerships. Okay. It's going to move to this area of Pisces. And a lot of you with placements between 0 and 3 degrees of water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, will see some type of blessing coming into you, whether it's sex and intimacy, whether it's shared finances, whether it's endings and new beginnings. But flexibility and versatility brings in harmony and success. So I want you to remember that on Tuesday. Okay. And you really got some good things coming in. Jupiter is going to be there in Pisces for several months. It's going to be there for quite some time before it moves over into Aries. So with Jupiter being there, while it's there, for the half of, next year, 2022, you're going to be receiving lucky assistance and opportunities. Now you have to make sure you take advantage of these assistance and opportunities, but it's still coming your way. So the blessings will be in home and family and bringing you in shared finances, a lot of the shared finances that you've already been waiting for. Now, in addition to that, the lucky opportunities and assistance coming to you for basically the next 6 months are going to be opportunities in career, to make money in career, to work, to garner even money through health or new beginnings with health. Some of you are going on drastic diets, losing weight. Some of you are trying to gain weight. Some of you are trying to, switch up your habits. Your daily routines and things like that. You will have lucky opportunities and assistance even coming to you during your daily routine. Say you go to the market, and you're the type of person that always gets you $1 scratch off a week or something like that. These next 6 months, it's going to be the opportunity where you can really win money, win shared finances and things like that. Don't go overboard, but especially when that planet is aspecting your degrees, you can. So look in your chart to see what you have, what planets you have between 0 and 3 degrees. And that way you can judge what's coming in for you. And as it gets closer to your degree, within 3 degrees of your degree, you'll start feeling that luck and that assistance coming your way. Okay. But it starts on Tuesday. Now, let's move. Oh, also on Tuesday, the sun is in Capricorn at 6 degrees. With the sun in Capricorn at 6 degrees, this is a day that you're going to reap what you sow, whatever it is. If you've been sowing hate, violence, and gossip or misfortune, you'll certainly get it back. So just be mindful of that, especially if you have placements between, I'd say, Capricorn, Libra, Aries. I wouldn't worry too much about Aries because healing is there. So even if you do, it can be healed. But that area of Libra and Cancer, the things in the background, things you've been doing secretly could come out and come back to bite you, especially at work or during your daily routines. Now, even with your health, if you've been like not doing what you're supposed to do in health and just not dieting right or treating your body right, you're going to feel the effects of that. Okay. Now, with Libra, that's your sector of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, neighbors, and neighborhoods. So even with that, in that sector, you could really get back what you've sown. Okay. Now, if it's good, it's good. If you have placements between 3 and 9 degrees of any of those signs, be looking to get back what you put out. Now, the placements of Taurus and Virgo, which is about money and career, those are areas of blessing. So if you have placements there, you could see blessings. If it's Pisces or Scorpio, where you see that 3 to 9 degrees placements in your chart, then you'll be getting back some type of assistance or opportunities, probably most likely money or, you being able to generate some type of, cash, or your passions peaking with your significant other in home and family. Okay. So look to see where you have 3 to 9 degrees in your chart. Now, around 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, the sun is going to move into 7 degrees Capricorn. Okay. So this is where you want to take you might feel like relaxing, taking some time to retreat, to pray, to meditate, especially if you have placements in Capricorn between that 4 and 10 degrees. Okay. If life isn't going the way you want to, especially in your areas of Libra or Cancer, between 4 and 10 degrees, you might want to take some time to step back, review the plan, because maybe some type of faith needs to be regained. Okay. Maybe you need some type of perspective as it pertains to work, who you want to work for, who you want to be of service to, what you want to change about your health and different things like that. That's definitely going to be aspecting you if you have placements between 4 and 10 degrees of, I'd say Capricorn, Cancer, even Libra, even Aries. Okay. Because you might be rethinking things that have to do with education and skills and things like that if they're not going your way. But with healing there with Chiron and Aries, I feel like everything will be fine there. Now, the moon in Libra at 29 degrees on Tuesday will trine. Oh, no, never mind. I already talked about this. Let's go to Wednesday. On Wednesday, the sun is in Capricorn, and it's going to square Chiron and Aries, healing your image, possibly in career, possibly it could possibly also have to do with your work, something you said at work, maybe your education and skills, what you think and preach, where you may have maybe said something and shouldn't have said it, lacked a bit of tactfulness. You can see some type of healing coming in if you have placements in Capricorn or Aries between that 5 and 11 degrees. Okay. Now, also on Wednesday, Venus in Capricorn at 24 degrees retrograde is going to join with Mercury and Capricorn. Okay. So it's going to join with Mercury and Capricorn at 24 degrees. If you have placements between 21 and 27 degrees, this is a blessing communicated to you relating to the past, possibly money. It could be romance, maybe pleasure pursuits. This is where you require more effort, require more training, require more study. So in order to transform, some communication could be coming your way as it pertains to that, revealing more to you, maybe even about your soul's purpose or about what you've been hoping for, maybe about something where you've been feeling hopeless. You have something coming in. It could be where you've been having conflicts as well. And now you are going within, because you're learning more about this. You're learning more about these conflicts. Hopefully this is not, some of you, it's you retreating from conflicts, okay? You going within and getting away from the melee, Now, let's see. It looks like there's some type of decision that's going to be made or truce within home and family that's bringing in some type of celebrations here. Okay, it could have to do with you being an honorable presence around others, you being appreciated, maybe you're feeling wonderful, because of this truce. Or this could be, let's see, I would say this could be maybe even some wise choices you've made in home and family that's bringing in some type of celebrations as well. You're going through a transition period where you're trying to move away from the turmoil and drama. You have better things to focus on, okay? Now, the moon in Scorpio at 10 degrees is going to oppose Uranus and Taurus at 10 degrees. So if you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees of Scorpio or Taurus, this is aspecting you. Scorpio is your sector of home and family. Taurus is your sector of career. So this could have to do with a home-based business. It could have to do with career or home and family. But you need to pay attention to what's going on around you. Pay attention to what's going on beneath the surface of things, because this is where an issue can suddenly arise over money or resources, okay, in home and family or even a home-based business. Now, Mars at 11 degrees Sagittarius will sextile Saturn in Aquarius. So assistance and opportunity to triumph through a restriction or responsibility or something that you've said or done, or maybe even cause some type of hurt. It can be fixed with effort, or maybe somebody caused you some type of hurt. Just be sure that this is a genuine opportunity to fix things and not simply an opportunity for somebody to take advantage of you or get back in good with you so they can use you for some type of profit. Okay, be mindful of that if you have placements in Sagittarius or Aquarius between 8 and 14 degrees, because this has to do with your relationships. A romantic relationship, a relationship with a child, or a relationship with someone you hang around with or in a creative sphere. Now, you got the Wheel of Fortune coming out, and where you've been waiting for something and hoping, for your dreams to come true or some type of wish to come true, you've been waiting because there's been some type of deception around it. Maybe you felt like you couldn't trust somebody. Maybe you felt like, somebody lied to you or stole from you or something like that. Wow, you got that honorable king again too. That Wheel of Fortune, something is changing for you. You've had strength through something, and now there's some type of either manifestation of a job or money that is aspecting you, okay? That is coming your way. Now let's see. Let's ask the Spirit Oracle. All right, we got one already. Okay, let's ask the Fairy Oracle deck, what else you're going to be dealing with for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I just need to get 3 cards. And one of the cards says, let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities. It's time to move on from something, okay? Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on what frightens you. So remember, you had that going within card. You might be moving away from some sort of some conflict or challenges or some type of worries, okay? Don't sit in a state of worry. It'll make things worse. Children or childhood. The return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than they occurred. You want to be very mindful of the people that are coming back in right now and make sure you're being honest with yourself about who they are and what happened to you in the past. Now let's see your most likely outcomes for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, so stress that comes from having too many things happening at once. Okay, you will be successful multitasking, but there's going to be some sudden shakeups or events that pop up where you might have to pivot or you might not necessarily be ready for, but you will be able to successfully multitask. Remember, we were talking about that, that angle with Uranus and Taurus on Wednesday. With that opposing your sector of home and family. So something could pop up here suddenly. So you have to be ready for these changes and make sure you walk away from dishonest associations, realizing what you thought you wanted might not be the best choice for your happiness. Something's going to go down that's not worth the effort this week, and you need to be mindful of that. But there will be happy news about your career or some type of promotions or something like that coming in. Something where well thought out plans go the way you needed them to go, and it's where you were needing a little push or maybe even a little help or something like that. Now let's find out anything that Spirit wants to let us know. Okay, all right, it came out already. Brilliant, talented, independent, controlling. There is nothing that you can't do, but you have to believe in yourself, okay? Never underestimate the ability to make your dreams come true. The need for balance between career and personal life is needed, okay? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, those are your messages. I hope this helps. God bless you, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Bye now. E-Ray Taronic here, Master Weaver of Mystery Suspense Thrillers, as well as broadcaster of Astrology. Thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it's valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the opportunities and assistance that is aspecting you, and you'll even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, please be sure to check out Mental Chatter Musings Book of the Month, which happens to be Perfectly Fine Christmas. I'll be putting my review in this week, and we would love to see yours as well. As you know, LaJill's birthday was just recently, and that would be wonderful for her to see that review come through before the end of December, before this new year starts. Now, in addition to that, be sure to check out Diverse Shelves on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Clubhouse. You can talk about your favorite new and up-and-coming books. You can talk about even books that you've just read and reviewed that you're excited about. It's an open forum, so come on over to Clubhouse at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, if you're on YouTube or even Facebook, don't forget to check out Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. He leaves very entertaining and informative reviews. So if you're thinking about catching a read, check and see if Robert's reviewed it already. I'm sure he'd love to see you there. Make sure you subscribe to the channel on YouTube and like the video. It definitely helps to let us know you appreciate the content, that's being put out on any forum. I'd like to say thank you to everyone who has read and reviewed Deadliest Intuition so far, and a push into January for getting you guys to finish up that wonderful book, or start that wonderful book, Deadliest Intuition, actually that riveting, heart-pounding book, I will be doing a raffle in January. So definitely stay tuned for that announcement. Check out Deadliest Intuition. It's my newest psychological thriller. Now that we've gotten that out the way, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into the scopes. Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. Taronic here with your tarot and astrology for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So let's get into it. If you're looking for a Sunday, you can find that on my Facebook page at author Taronic. Otherwise, Monday, the sun is in Capricorn at 5 degrees. If you have placements between 2 and 8 degrees, this is aspecting you. This is where the good you do comes back to you. The sacrifices you've made could pay off. This is basically where the gossipers lose. If you have placements, as I said, between 2 and 8 degrees, I'd say of Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, you could be getting some type of money, a new job, a job offer, an opportunity to make some money, whether it's under the table, however it is. It's an opportunity to be of service to someone. You could also, if it's assistance or opportunities that's coming in for you, as to the good coming back to you, that would be money coming to you behind the scenes. Okay, Capricorn is about money for you. This month, Capricorn season is about money. So you're bringing in some money through a home-based business or home and family, some resources for home and family, and it's healing you. Bringing in some type of closure for home and family. Maybe a secret is told to you about some money that brings in some type of, healing for home and family, or maybe some money comes in through a home-based business, which heals your money and resources, your worth, the way you feel about yourself. It could be any of those things. Now, remember that the moon, well, not the moon, but Venus, Pluto, and the sun are in Capricorn. Okay, so that being said, romance, finances, pleasure is making a big transformation or change in that area of money and resources for you, especially if you have placements between 22 and 28 degrees right now. That's it's aspecting you heavily. I'd even say 22, about 22 to 28 degrees. Now, the moon in Libra at 11 degrees, this is your area of friends, goals, and social groups now. It's going to be trining some sort of restriction or responsibility through communication. The relief is going to come through communication. The blessing is coming through communication, whether it's a friend, a sibling, a coworker, someone in your networks of people that's bringing you this communication. But it's going to be some sort of blessing, and it's going to be surprising to you. Maybe it could be, through work or through somewhere where you're a service to someone or something like that. Maybe the blessing is you having to do that. Maybe the blessing is you not doing that. You could be prone to mistrusting this offer. You could be prone to not, I'd say not making the right choices in shared finances sometimes. Your instincts are, but you gotta, there's something there that needs to be reevaluated. Maybe a lesson needs to be learned or something like that, as it pertains to the way you communicate. Maybe the way you communicate about things you're passionate about. It could be any of those things. Something kind of, needs to be reevaluated there. But either way, there's some type of blessing being communicated to you, and some goal is being accomplished. Okay. Now on Tuesday, the moon is in Libra at 29 degrees, and it's going to trine Jupiter in Aquarius. So a blessing is coming in through a partnership, assisting you where you may have been experiencing some type of misfortune, bad advice, the consequences of your actions, the consequences of what somebody else said. If you have placements between 26 and 29 degrees of Libra or Aquarius, this is aspecting you. It's bringing you in some type of reprieve through communication. Okay, a lucky opportunity to communicate, even communicated to you from someone in your networks of people, a neighbor, a sibling, maybe even you get good communication coming into you during short distance travel. Either way, somebody is communicating something to you. It could be a friend or someone within a social group. Maybe this is a goal you were trying to accomplish. Something is coming in and it's bringing you a blessing, a lucky blessing. Now, your area of Jupiter, your area of Aquarius does house Jupiter, and it's at the end of Jupiter. On the same day, though, it's going to move from Aquarius to Pisces. Pisces is your area of home and family. This is where lucky opportunities and assistance and expansion is going to come to, okay? All the way through the half of next year, okay? Flexibility and versatility is going to bring harmony and success. If you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees, because you're going to be experiencing this now. You're going to be feeling it now. And it's going to bring you in a lot of opportunities. You're going to have to be versatile. You're going to have to be able to blend, be harmonious. And, when you're not harmonious, of course, you garner blockages, okay? So you don't want to be all blocked up and deterring those opportunities that are coming your way. Now, like I said, any placements in your chart between 0 to 3 degrees, you're going to feel this Jupiter aspect off rip on Tuesday, coming into your sector of home and family. Okay, you're going to feel it. Now, through June, through half of next year, it's going to be here and it's going to eventually cross over your nodes, all of them. Okay, now as it goes through your nodes, you're going to see blessings in home and family and through your areas of Scorpio and Cancer, which means they're going to come secretly behind the scenes with things you sacrificed, where you worked in your solitude. You're going to see your passions ignited. You're going to see lucky opportunities to work on your passions. You're going to see lucky opportunities to garner closure with shared finances or through shared finances. Lucky opportunities to garner healing for home and family. Maybe even some of you are moving or you want to heal something that has to do with the aspect of your home. Maybe you're redecorating or something like that. It could be any of those things. You're going to have the opportunities to do that. Okay, even if it's a home-based business, you're going to have lucky opportunities to work on your home-based business or coming in to see your home-based business expand. Now, the opportunities and assistance through Capricorn and Taurus that you're going to see, that's going to be money and resources, increasing your worth in home and family, increasing how much you bring into the home, increasing your resources, increasing your resources for health, getting new jobs, even if they're under the table, on the side, whatever the case may be. You'll have lucky opportunities to be of service to others. You'll have lucky opportunities to buy a pet, get the pet you want and things like that. Lucky opportunities to increase or enhance better the health of yourself and your loved ones in home and family. Okay, you'll have those opportunities and assistance. And where you normally have friction, as to your image and how you're seen and your first impressions with some of your relationships, luck is there now. So where people would normally be like, they do this or they do that, or I don't really like them because they're kind of negative. You'll have that lucky opportunity or somebody else that speaks up for you. With luck there, these next 6 months, your image is going to have lucky opportunities to shine. Okay. Now, also, speaking of just Tuesday, not the next 6 months, the sun is in Capricorn at 6 degrees. So you're going to reap what you sow on this day. If you've been sowing hate, violence, gossip, or misfortune, that's what you're going to get back. If you've been sowing good, you'll get back good. Okay. Now, if you have placements between 3 and 9 degrees, of, I'd say, Libra Or even Cancer, you might want to watch out, in your areas of money and friends and goals with friends and stuff like that. You don't want to be arguing over money. You don't want to be having to foot the bill for something if you made somebody else foot the bill before. You reap what you sow as it pertains to friends, goals, social groups, money, sex and intimacy, shared finances. Okay, be mindful of that. But you can reap good too. If you have placements in Taurus or Virgo between 3 and 9 degrees, or Scorpio or Pisces, you can reap good. You can reap money coming into you, resources coming into you through career, through work, health, daily routine, during your daily routines, when you're being of service to other people, resources coming into you for health. You could get money secrets told to you from behind the scenes. Your money and your resources could be healed through money coming in behind the scenes. All of those things could be going on for you with you reaping what you sow. Now, also around 10 a.m., 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday, the sun is going to shift over to Capricorn at 7 degrees. So this is where you might want to take some time to retreat, pray, meditate, especially if life isn't going the way you hoped it would be going, as far as money and resources in some area. Maybe it's time to step back and review the plan. Maybe faith needs to be regained. Okay. But something needs to be reevaluated or looked at. All right. If where you have placements between 4 and 10 degrees of, I'd say Libra, probably Cancer, maybe Aries as well. But those are kind of areas of friction and things like that. So the moving along to Wednesday. Let's talk about Wednesday. On Wednesday, the sun is in Capricorn, and it's going to square Chiron and Aries. Okay, so with it normally squaring, this is hampering your image with a romantic partner, a child, or a creative endeavor, or when you hang out. But, okay, so this is where you had a challenge, basically, with a lover, with a child, a fight with a lover, a child, while you were out hanging out with your friends. Maybe you guys got into an argument. Something made you look bad, okay? Or some disagreement or something like that. It's something going on in that area where that area needs to be healed. You need to heal romance. You need to heal your romantic relationship, or your a relationship within a creative endeavor, or a relationship with a child. Chiron is going to be aspecting that. So if you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Capricorn or Aries, some money or resources is going to come in that's going to allow you to heal something with a child within a creative endeavor, or a romantic partner. Maybe you and a romantic partner are going out, or you're taking the kids out, going out to eat or something, but you're healing something there. Okay, if you have those placements. And this also could have been where you maybe have lacked a bit of tactfulness. Maybe you overspent, or somebody overspent, and now you're getting this reprieve in on Wednesday, if you have those placements between 5 and 11 degrees. Now, Mercury in Capricorn is going to be coupled up with Venus in Capricorn, but Venus is retrograde. So this is going to be about the past, about finances, romance, or pleasure pursuits. A blessing could be communicated to you about some money from the past, a lover from the past, a pleasure suit that you wanted, something you wanted to do. Maybe even a passion. Okay, but it's going to require some type of effort, training, study, or something, or some type of it's related to the past. So something is going back, and they're going back. The communication is reviewing something. Okay. Now, also on Wednesday, the moon in Scorpio at 10 degrees. This is your sector of secret, sacrifice, solitude, closure, gossip. Is directly aspecting work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So some gossip you heard might be on your mind, or you might hear some gossip about yourself, especially if you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees of Scorpio or Taurus. Okay, you could hear something behind the scenes that shocks you. It might cause you to step back and have to really look at a situation like, hold on, let me see what's really going on at work. What's really going on that has to do with my health? What's really going on what am I doing during my daily routines behind the scenes that I need to change? What's going on here with my health, with my pet, my small pet that might be sick. something is going on there, and it's going to cause you to look at this. All right. Something is going to shockingly arise. Also, Mars at, I don't know if I said it. Mars at 11 degrees of Sagittarius, of your sign. Okay, your image, your identity, your first impressions. You're going to get an opportunity to help you work out of your restrictions, the restrictions you're in, where you can't get in certain social groups, friend circles, things like that. You're going to get some type of assistance or opportunity, maybe even to work for or communicate with someone in your networks of people, a sibling, a neighbor, a friend. You're triumphing in some way out of some type of restriction or through some type of responsibility. Maybe something was said or done, or something occurred that hurt people or someone. Okay, you know, maybe you're healing a relationship, or not healing a relationship, but you're garnering this opportunity to get this assistance, but just make sure they're not taking advantage of you. Make sure this is, you know, some people will do anything for profit. So just make sure it's for the right reasons, whether it's you doing this or somebody else doing this, but it's relieving you of some type of challenges to the way you're seen. Okay. So let's look at the cards here and see what messages they might have for you. Messages of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance for Sagittarius. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, we got this Hermit card reversed. So are you coming out? I'm coming out. You're coming out and submitting yourself at the top of a hill. Okay. Oh, wow. That's too many. Yeah, there's going to be some sort of transition. Some sort of transition to peace. Okay. Maybe you're coming out of some sort of hermit mode with someone. Maybe you're interacting with someone. Make sure you watch out for unpleasant bouts of isolation. Make sure you're tempering that with some social time. Make sure you're not staying, you know, in. And it looks like you're submitting yourself at the top of a hill. It looks like you're going ahead and doing that and coming out, but just make sure you are. You know, there's going to be new opportunities, new people coming towards you, passionate people, you know, charming people coming towards you as well. Okay, maybe this is where you've had some repressed or blocked emotions or some stagnation as to your growth in having new opportunities or new endeavors, working on new endeavors, or, you know, meeting new people. Maybe even a lover. For some of you who are looking for love, you know, you got to get out there. You got to celebrate, have fun. You know, you're getting some type of clarity coming in as to how to move forward, how to change things. Okay, how to move out of this period of stagnation. Maybe you're carrying baggage. You know, make sure that you stay focused on the opportunities in front of you and the offers in front of you, because you could be losing focus. Okay, waiting on a choice to be made on one thing and you're losing focus on another. Or you could be waiting for a decision to come through where you felt like you were going through some losses or defeat because you were trying to be vested in your own interest. Because this is someone who's vested in their own interest. Or it could have been a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini person that you're dealing with who is vested in their own interest and caused you some type of heartbreak or sorrow in a situation. Let's see. Yeah, you might have felt like giving up or overwhelmed because there was some sort of communication barrier. What's going to be the outcome of this situation? What's going to be the outcome of this situation? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, show me clearly what I need to see. Let me give them some advice as to the outcome for this situation. Messages of truth and clarity. Oh, there we go. Something flew down there. Oh, you need to take care of your deeper needs, because where you were wanting to win at all costs, maybe there were some conflicts, and now you got to take care of your deeper needs because you either don't trust somebody around you or somebody doesn't trust you as it pertains to money or resources, as it pertains to luxury and harmony. But the wheel of fortune is coming in and bringing a change. This is a good change. okay? Because more is going to be revealed about some type of abundance or good relationship. And you got the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck too. So you have the Wheel of Fortune as to this relationship. Let's get more from the fairy oracles and see what you're going to be dealing with for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. These cards just really want to be erratic. But we want messages of peace, prosperity, truth, and clarity. Okay, one of your cards says, a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams. Great progress is being made. Change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in the action could come about. Happy news about your career. Promotions, scholarships, well thought out plans that go perfectly. You just needing a little push. Now let's see what your likely outcomes are for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What are your likely outcomes? Take time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions will be made. Okay, we need 2 more for your most likely outcomes, and that's the Justice card. You've got take steps to ensure your financial security of your children or your loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. All right, so look at your investments. Make sure you have insurances in place and things like that. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. And your last card from the Fairy Oracle is news worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduations, births, friends you cherish. Oh, that's wonderful. All right, so let's see any messages that Spirit wants to leave for us from the Angel deck. Any messages that Spirit wants you to know. Sagittarius, messages of love, peace, prosperity, truth, clarity, and abundance. Please show. Oh, you got, wow, you got 3, and I only wanted to take 1. I'll take all 3. An amazing opportunity. Be bold, courageous, and optimistic. Now is the time to take action. Do what you're passionate about. Wow, your next card is the Empress. It says, time to take action. Give birth to your dreams. Creative projects will be very successful. Abundance and prosperity. Take action. Get out there. Make sure you're not being the hermit. Learning all you can about a subject or a career. Going back to school, taking a seminar, or finding a mentor. Attention to detail is going to be very important. Skilled work that you love. Wonderful. I love those cards for you for this week. Well, for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday anyway. God bless you guys. I'll see you on Thursday. Bye now. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. Thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it's valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the opportunities and assistance that is aspecting you, and you'll even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, please be sure to check out Mental Chatter Musings book of the month, which happens to be Perfectly Fine Christmas. I'll be putting my review in this week, and we would love to see yours as well. As you know, LaJill's birthday was just recently, and that would be wonderful for her to see that review come through before the end of December, before this new year starts. Now, in addition to that, be sure to check out Diverse Shelves on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Clubhouse. You can talk about your favorite new and up-and-coming books. You can talk about even books that you've just read and reviewed that you're excited about. It's an open forum, so come on over to Clubhouse at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, if you're on YouTube or even Facebook, don't forget to check out Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. He leaves very entertaining and informative reviews. So if you're thinking about catching a read, check and see if Robert's reviewed it already. I'm sure he'd love to see you there. Make sure you subscribe to the channel on YouTube and like the video. It definitely helps to let us know you appreciate the content, that's being put out on any forum. I'd like to say thank you to everyone who has read and reviewed Deadliest Intuition so far, and a push into January for getting you guys to finish up that wonderful book, or start that wonderful book, Deadliest Intuition. Actually, that riveting, heart-pounding book. I will be doing a raffle in January. So definitely stay tuned for that announcement. Check out Deadliest Intuition. It's my newest psychological thriller. Now that we've gotten that out the way, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into the scopes. Hello, my Scorpio brothers and sisters. ARIES here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology, here to give you your tarot and your astrology portion for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. If you're looking for Sunday, you can find that at my Facebook page at author ARIES in written format. Otherwise, let's get into it. On Monday, the sun is in Capricorn at 5 degrees, and this is where the good that you do comes back to you. The sacrifices you make pay off. This is where the gossipers lose. If you have placements between 2 and 8 degrees of Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, or Virgo, I'd say this is definitely aspecting you with some sort of blessing. If it's coming in the form of assistance, it's going to come through Pisces or Scorpio, and it'll be maybe communication with you and a romantic partner, a child, or someone within a creative sphere. Maybe you get the opportunity to go hang out and have a good time with a neighbor. Maybe you get some communication with a neighbor that you haven't talked to in a while. Maybe you get to the in on a new neighborhood. If some of you are thinking about moving. If this is your area of Virgo, and that's if you have placements between 2 and 8 degrees, though, of Scorpio or Pisces, and you just want to look in your chart to see where you have Scorpio or Pisces, and that'll give you more clarification as to what this communication is going to be about as it pertains to you and a lover, you and a child, or you within a creative endeavor, or just you hanging out. Okay. Now, if it's your areas of Virgo or Taurus where the blessing is coming in, it's going to be through a partnership, a friend, a social group. Maybe they're helping you to accomplish a goal. Maybe you're going to hang out with your friends, and that's where the good comes back to you. Maybe you're even hanging out with your friends and they pay it forward for your meal or something like that. Something is going on. Some goal is being accomplished. Maybe even communication with a sibling, a neighbor, someone in your networks of people. Something is coming in for you if you have those placements in Virgo or Taurus, even Capricorn, between, I'd say, 2 and 8 degrees. Now, the moon in Libra at 11 degrees is going to trine Saturn in Aquarius while it's directly aspecting Uranus and Taurus at a fated angle. So a restriction or responsibility suddenly pays off. Just beware of your instincts, with your instincts squaring the moon. In Cancer, it has to do with long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach. So you want to, your morals as well. Watch what you do. Watch what you say. Watch yourself while you're driving, while you're traveling, especially long distances, when you're maybe even filling out something that you got to mail a long distance, or when you're filling out an application that you have to for something you're applying for that's at a distance from you. Pay attention to the fine print, things like that. You just want to watch your instincts as it pertains to that area. You might even be mistrusting what somebody said. You might be mistrusting the offer. Maybe you are not remembering the lessons you learned in that area of long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach. Just beware of that, because you have this blessing aspecting you behind the scenes, and it has to do with secret sacrifice, solitude, and closure coming into you through someone in home and family, or from someone in home and family suddenly. Okay, watch your instincts to mess something up. There's an opportunity to hear, maybe even to make up with somebody, maybe because there's some type of secrets or something was going on behind the scenes, and either there was some secrets told and you're making up with somebody in home and family. Either there were some sacrifices made for home and family, and now there's healing coming in, especially if you have placements in Gemini between 8 and 14 degrees, then that's going to be shared finances. It could be shared finances. It could be something you're passionate about. With these areas trining each other at that aspect, there's something going on behind the scenes where some blessing is coming into you. Maybe it's even closure with someone in home and family, healing, closure. Something is going on. Something is paying off, even where you've made a sacrifice, like I said. And if you have those placements between 8 and 14 degrees, this is aspecting you. Libra, Aquarius, even look for Gemini, because it could be shared finances coming into you all of a sudden out of nowhere too. Okay? Help is here. Now on Tuesday, the moon in Libra trines Jupiter and Aquarius at 29 degrees. So if you have placements in Libra or Aquarius between 26 or 29 degrees, this is aspecting you again, where that blessing is coming in home and family, within a partnership, behind the scenes, secret, sacrifice, solitude, maybe where you were experiencing misfortune, bad advice, the consequences of something said or something like that to you or about you. You're getting some type of blessing coming into you, a lucky blessing. Okay, so take advantage of that. Now, while the moon is while Jupiter is at the end of Aquarius, it's going to move on that same day, on Tuesday. It's going to move into your area of romance, creative endeavors, and children. And this is an area that trines you, where you receive blessings normally. Okay. So with this being here in this area, you're going to have blessings for the next 6 months, in that area. Lucky opportunities and assistance coming directly to you, helping you to shine, helping you to enhance your ego, helping you to, I'd say, your first impressions, making you look better with lovers, people wanting to partner with you in love and play, you looking better to your children, you just enhancing your image all around. And it's due to either you traveling. So you'll be doing a lot of more traveling in this next year, starting on the 28th and moving forward. You'll also have opportunities to brighten your image because of what you think and preach. Brighten your image because of your education and skills, your morals, your spirituality. You'll have lucky opportunities to express it as well. Okay. All of those things are aspecting you with Jupiter in this area for the next 6 months. Now let's look at the opportunities and assistance. So the opportunities and assistance that's coming to you, up through June is going to be, I'd say, communication, great communication, lucky opportunities to communicate with people in your neighborhood and your networks of people, with siblings, them relaying lucky opportunities to you. Some of you wanted to move. You'll have lucky opportunities to relocate. You'll have lucky opportunities to partner with people around you. You might have people in your neighborhood that want to hang out with you, people around you in general that want to go out with you, people that want to, partner with you creatively. You'll have lucky opportunities through your areas of Capricorn and Taurus. Okay. And so look in your chart to see what those mean for you for opportunities and assistance, because in general for Scorpios, that's what it is. Now, although that area of romance, creative endeavors, and children squares your money and resources and your shared finances, notably, you naturally spend money in those areas. You put a lot of energy into making money for those areas, and you spend a lot of money on yourself, on your children, on hanging out and having fun. Scorpios like to live. You spend a lot of time, a lot of money and resources on your romantic partner, on your passions, on creating the endings and new beginnings you want. You're the sign of rebirth. You're constantly rebirthing. You're constantly having new beginnings and endings. Okay. So now, because you always have those, now luck is there. Now you're going to have lucky opportunities to garner money and share finances. Lucky opportunities to work on things you're passionate about. Lucky opportunities to have the endings and new beginnings you want. Lucky opportunities for sex and intimacy. Pulling lovers into you. You're going to have lucky opportunities for that. You and your lover and your romantic partner garnering lucky opportunities, up through the half of next year. Now, moving along from there. The sun in Capricorn on Tuesday will be at 6 degrees. So you reap what you sow on this day, on Tuesday. If you've been sowing hate, violence, gossip, and misfortune, you're going to get it back. If you've been sowing good, you're going to get it back. If you have placements between 3 and 9 degrees of your chart, check to see where you have those placements. The only areas you really need to worry about, getting, something negative or reaping what you sow are your areas of Leo or Aquarius. So that's career and in home and family. So, check your chart to see where you got that coming. Otherwise, it's all good. It's blessings coming to you in the area of Virgo and Taurus, and it's opportunities and assistance coming in your areas of Scorpio and Pisces. Okay. So at the same time, not at the same time, at 10 o'clock, actually, Eastern Standard Time on the same day, the sun is going to shift over into 7 degrees. So you might want to take some time to retreat. You might want to meditate. If life isn't going the way you hoped, you might feel like stepping back and reviewing the plan. Maybe faith needs to be regained. Maybe you need to readjust some goals and things like that, especially as far as communication goes with neighbors, with siblings, with people in your networks of people, as it pertains to especially with gossip behind the scenes. What's being said, what you're telling people, reevaluate what you let people know. You got to pull back just a little bit and rethink communication. Definitely. Let's see here. I think I want to move along to Wednesday. On Wednesday, the sun is in Capricorn at 8 degrees. And in that area, Capricorn normally squares Aries, but Chiron is there. So it's squaring healing. So you're going to be healing your image or your career, or possibly how you look at work. How you look at work, how you look during your daily routines, how you look with people you're of service to. Maybe you're reevaluating your health as well. And you're trying to heal, your health. Or maybe even how you communicate about yourself, the way you feel about yourself, the things you want to change about yourself. Okay, you're healing something through communication. Maybe it's even how someone feels about you or sees you at work or during your daily routine, or how somebody sees you about your job or what you do in life or your career. Communication is going to come in. That's going to bring you healing. It's where somebody might have lacked a little tact. Either you did or they lacked some tactfulness. But some healing is coming in through communication, fixing something somebody said. Okay, if you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Capricorn or Aries. Okay, it also could be a neighbor or someone in your networks of people. Okay, now Mercury is going to be conjunct with Venus. So there is some type of communication coming in about money, about pleasure pursuits, about romance or something like that. Something needs to be reevaluated. Something needs a little more effort, requires some training or study. Pluto is actually in that sector too, so that's happening anyway. But if you have placements between 21 and 27 degrees of Capricorn, there could be definitely a blessing communicated to you regarding the past. Now, your image is going to be on your mind, the way you look, the way you show up to people, your ego, and it's directly going to be aspecting Uranus and Taurus at 10 degrees. So maybe something about you is shockingly revealed. Maybe you reveal something, or maybe something is revealed to you through communication, or you digging deeper into a situation, or seeing what's going on. Maybe it's you seeing what's going on, as I was saying, but something is going to be revealed to you about yourself, your image, your identity, your ego, and it's going to be revealed through a partnership. So likely somebody will say something to you and you'll be like, really? And it reveals something to you. Maybe you even look even deeper into it. It also could be suddenly where some issue arises over money or over a romance. Maybe even this is it could be a partner or a romance. But anyway, this is where something is definitely going to be revealed to you, but you need to pay attention and look beneath the surface of the situation so that you can really see what's going on, whether it's a issue with money, resources, whatever. Now, Mars is going to be at 11 degrees Sagittarius, and that's your area of money and resources. So you've been having some challenges there, but there's going to be an opportunity for you to get through some type of money restriction or responsibility that was placed on you in home and family. Okay, maybe you make some money through home and family. This is where you're going to be triumphant. Okay, be sure that this is an opportunity, or this even could be you increasing your worth, how you look to somebody, or how you come off at home and family. Just make sure you're not being taken advantage of. If you're making up with somebody, make sure that it's not just so they can benefit off of you for money. All right. If you have placements between 8 and 14 degrees of Sagittarius or Aquarius, this is aspecting you. But then again, it's like, how can you know that? I mean, it's just like you're really going to have to listen to your intuition and pay attention to what's being said. And that will help you out more so. Okay. So now let's look at your cards and see what you got here. Scorpio, messages of truth and clarity, peace, prosperity, and abundance, love and light. Messages of truth and clarity to help Scorpio on their path to their highest vibrational good. Okay. All right. You're on the side. You're contemplating something this week. Either you're meditating, you're contemplating something. You're trying to have patience with something or someone. Okay. You're trying to have patience with something or someone here. Oh, wow. Okay. Now, you got the patience card twice. Wow. This could have to do with money or resources. This could have to do with something you're manifesting. This could have to do with a second chance coming through. Okay, this is about some type of, it was some type of argument or fight. But now it looks like you might be agreeing to disagree. Yeah. Or, this is about, okay, past resentment too. Rather than admitting defeat, you might be clinging to hope of a victory and being in denial of where things really stand. Maybe you don't want to admit past mistakes, and you're having to have some type of patience, where you don't want to. Let me see if this is you who doesn't want to admit past mistakes. Let me see if this is you, Scorpio. Who is this who doesn't want to admit past mistakes? Is this Scorpio who doesn't want to? Okay, this is someone at home and family. This is someone at home and family. Let me see what else we got here. Okay, you're pushing forward though. Okay, you're pushing forward even if this has to do with money or some type of past mistakes. Some type of good communication is coming in. You're submitting yourself at the top of a hill. There's some monotony that has surfaced in a relationship with someone. You put yourself in somebody. Okay, some good communication is coming in where you felt like you were in some type of imprisonment, and it's partially due to some type of denial. This is some type of self-imposed imprisonment that you've put yourself in, or this is about some type of self-imposed imprisonment that you put yourself in because of insecurity. Somebody's in. Oh, you blocked somebody. You put yourself in some type of self-imposed imprisonment from somebody because you didn't trust them around you. Somebody you didn't trust around you. It looks like you might have blocked. Now you're having to have some type of patience and push forward. Maybe you're contemplating whether you're going to communicate with them again. Maybe you have to have patience this week while you're communicating with them because they are, just still harboring some type of resentment. Yeah, you got the 5 of Pentacles upside down. So that's talking about some sort of recovery from financial loss, spiritual poverty. Maybe somebody disagreed with you over your spirituality, number one. But this also, if this is about money, this is about you recovering some sort of financial loss. Something you've had to have patience for is coming in. Okay. Don't argue with anybody over money, especially people in partnerships with you. Greed and poor judgment could have led to dire straits. Okay, but you're recovering from some sort of financial loss, though. It looks like you've had to have patience for this to come in as well, but it's going to be communicated to you. And like I said, it could either be that and you put yourself in some sort of restriction or responsibility, or you're communicating again with somebody this week who you might have blocked or haven't been talking to because of, an argument or a conflict or something like that. All right, now let's look at your, what you're going to be experiencing. Wow. Okay. We got two flip. Oh, that's too many. You know what? I won't take them. Okay. You can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be successful. Have patience. Don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. Look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. Believe in yourself, even if other people don't. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a good balance between work and home life. Wonderful news is on the way. Smart choices will bring rewards, success, and public recognition. All right, now let's look at your most likely outcomes here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. Messages of truth and clarity. Okay, we got one. We're getting two more. Wonderful news is on the way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success, and public recognition. That's the second time you got that card. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. So some sort of decision you're going to have to make this week, okay? Confusion will arise from overanalyzing the options. Walk away from dishonest associations. Realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something is not worth the effort. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career, whether you're married or not. Wow. So somebody might be trying to come in. Maybe they're not worth the effort. Well, it's whatever situation, it's hitting for you, Let's see if the angels want to tell us one message that we may have left out, something we may have skipped over. What do they want you to know about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What do you want Scorpio to know? Show me clearly. Messages of truth, clarity, peace, prosperity, and abundance. Okay. News worth celebrating. Joyful announcements. It could be engagements, weddings, pregnancy, graduation, something joyful, some type of joyful announcement. It's going to be a time of gratitude, close communities, or chosen families. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay. God bless you guys. I'll see you on Thursday. Bye now. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. Thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it's valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the opportunities and assistance that is aspecting you, and you'll even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, please be sure to check out Mental Chatter Musings Book of the Month, which happens to be Perfectly Fine Christmas. I'll be putting my review in this week, and we would love to see yours as well. As you know, LaJill's birthday was just recently, and that would be wonderful for her to see that review come through before the end of December, before this new year starts. Now, in addition to that, be sure to check out Diverse Shelves on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Clubhouse. You can talk about your favorite new and up-and-coming books. You can talk about even books that you've just read and reviewed that you're excited about. It's an open forum, so come on over to Clubhouse at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, if you're on YouTube or even Facebook, don't forget to check out Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. He leaves very entertaining and informative reviews. So if you're thinking about catching a read, check and see if Robert's reviewed it already. I'm sure he'd love to see you there. Make sure you subscribe to the channel on YouTube and like the video. It definitely helps to let us know you appreciate the content, that's being put out on any forum. I'd like to say thank you to everyone who has read and reviewed Deadliest Intuition so far, and a push into January for getting you guys to finish up that wonderful book, or start that wonderful book, Deadliest Intuition. Actually, that riveting, heart pounding book. I will be doing a raffle in January. So definitely stay tuned for that announcement. Check out Deadliest Intuition. It's my newest psychological thriller. Now that we've gotten that out the way, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into the scopes. Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. Taronic here with your tarot and astrology for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week. So we're starting with the 27th. If you're looking for Sunday, you can find that in written format on my Facebook page at author Taronic. Other than that, let's get into it. On Monday, the sun is in Capricorn at 5 degrees. This is your area of relationships. Okay, the good you do comes back to you. The sacrifices you make pay off, and the gossipers lose. So open enemies that have been behind the scenes, they could see you reap benefit. You know, you forging forward is basically the a slap in the face to some of them, a dent to the ego, maybe even. So even if you have placements in your area of Taurus or Virgo that are between 2 and 8 degrees, you could get great communication that a goal is accomplished through friends or a neighbor, through a sibling, or maybe even the information comes in during short distance travel. If it's assistance and opportunities coming your way, where the good is coming back to you, that would be expansion. You know, one of your relationships allowing you to expand, travel, maybe even express your philosophy, you know, what it is you think and preach, showcase your education and skills. You could be partnering with someone at a distance from you. You could be traveling with a lover or a child. You know, maybe that's the reprieve you've needed, but something is coming towards you. If you have placements between 2 and 8 degrees of any of those signs that I named, that could be good, paying off for you. Now, the moon in Libra at 11 degrees, trine Saturn in Aquarius, and it directly aspects Uranus and Taurus at a fated angle. So a restriction or responsibility can suddenly pay off in your area of friends, goals, and social groups. So you can suddenly accomplish a goal. It could have to do with, you know, your worth in social groups, like the social groups you're allowed in. You know, suddenly there's some type of lift to a restriction, you know, within a social group, you know, that you're passionate about. Or maybe it is, maybe it has to do with, since it's your area of Aquarius and home and family, maybe this is money or shared finances coming to home and family, and it's relieving some sort of restriction from you. And that's the goal that's being accomplished. Okay. It could even be sex and intimacy with your lover, you know, passion. Maybe that's a goal you're trying to accomplish. And on Monday, if you have placements between 8 and 14 degrees of Aquarius or Libra, that's what's coming in for you. Maybe you're, you know, prone to mistrusting it because maybe it's been a drought for a while, or maybe it's been, you know, whether it's with finances or with passion, you know, but you be prone to remember to learn your lessons from the past. You know, maybe it's not to be so mistrustful or so doubtful or so pessimistic or melancholy, or, you know, whatever the case may be in this area. An opportunity or some assistance is here though. Okay. And it's a blessing. It's something you've wanted. Remember that Venus and Pluto are coupled together in your sector of relationships. So things are transforming. Your money you make with your partner is transforming. The intimacy with your lover is transforming. The, I'd say, the things you guys do for pleasure, you know, these are changing, especially if you have placements between 22 and 25 degrees, you know. Now, on Tuesday, Jupiter enters Pisces at 0 degree. But before that, I want to talk about the moon trining Jupiter on Tuesday, because the moon at Libra at 29 degrees is going to trine Jupiter in Aquarius at its last degree at 29 degrees. So if you have placements within 26 to 29 degrees of Libra or Aquarius, this is some sort of blessing coming into home and family that could possibly have to do with shared finances, sex and intimacy, things you're passionate about. Heck, it could be money coming in, and that money sweetens the intimacy within your relationship. Either way, a blessing comes in, assisting you where you may have experienced misfortune, maybe bad advice, the consequences of some of your actions. Either way, this blessing is available for you if you have, and I would even say if you have placements between 26 and 29 degrees of Gemini as well. And if you have it there, then it would be something behind the scenes that you might be been working on, where you've made sacrifices. Maybe you were waiting on or something. Some shared finances could come in, and it provides healing for home and family or closure in some way. Now, then it's going to move over into 0 degrees, Jupiter is, of Pisces. And this is where flexibility, versatility, and harmony brings in success. Okay. If you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees, you're going to kind of feel this off rip. Okay. You're going to feel this on Tuesday. And it's going to offer you assistance and opportunities, lucky assistance and opportunities to travel, to speak your truth, lucky opportunities and assistance in education, lucky opportunities and assistance with your morals and spirituality and things like that. You shifting your spirituality or finding your new spiritual self. Okay. You'll have luck there in that area, and it'll make you look better. It'll make your first impressions better. It'll make you feel better. Your ego is raised, all of this is shining along with your romance, your children, your creative sector. This all lucky opportunities are coming to you to and through your children, to partner with people and hang creatively, to hang out with people, romantic partners at a distance from you. You'll be pulling them in. You'll also want to travel with your romantic partner or your children, and you'll have those opportunities. In fact, not only if you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees will you have those opportunities right now this week, but you'll have them during the next 6 months, because Jupiter is going to be here in this sector of Pisces through half of next year. Okay. Now, the assistance and opportunities that you're going to see because of this through the half of next year is going to be you and your partner traveling, as I was saying before, you meeting new people and forming new partnerships in education, when utilizing your skills, when expanding your reach into different social groups. You're going to have lucky opportunities to accomplish your goals. You're going to have lucky opportunities to expand even your education or travel for education. There's just so many opportunities here for you to expand your horizons in general, Cancer. Even your areas of Gemini and Sagittarius that normally square this area, where people will be gossiping about you at work or behind the scenes, or, talking about what you do during your daily routines. Now you have luck there. So now you have that calming down. Not only do you have that calming down, you have people taking up for you. Not only do you have people taking up for you, but you just simply have opportunity to have luck shining on you. So now that's what they're talking about. That's, they're talking about the good things that are happening to you. Okay. So that's going to be for the next 6 months. Now on Tuesday specifically, only, the sun is in Capricorn at 6 degrees. And this is where you reap what you sow on this day. If you've been sowing hate, violence, gossip, misfortune, then that's what you're going to get back. If you've been sowing good, you'll get back good. It's just as simple as that. So just check your chart to see where you have placements between 3 and 9 degrees in your chart. The areas, this is your area of relationships, and the only areas that square this area are Libra and Aries. Cancer directly aspects this area. There's healing in Aries and career. So I would think home and family is somewhere where you might, be worried about, or people you call, even people that are close to you, close friends you call bro and sis. It just depends. But you could be expecting something back, definitely. You know, I think that will probably be the only area really of friction is Libra or Cancer. If you have placements between 3 and 9 degrees. So just watch out there. Now, don't argue with anybody, because what you put out, you get back. The sun is going to shift over to 7 degrees of Capricorn at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you have placements between 4 and 10 degrees, you might feel like taking some time to retreat, to pray, to meditate, especially if things aren't going the way you'd hoped, okay? It's time to kind of step back, review the plan. Maybe, you know, you need to regain faith in an area or on a relationship or within a relationship. You know, maybe you need to take some time to retreat with a lover so that you can bond. Okay, let's move along to Wednesday. On Wednesday, the sun is in Capricorn at 8 degrees, and it normally squares Aries, but this time it's going to be squaring Chiron in Aries. So it's healing your image, possibly in career, home career, or either, I'd say, I mean, it could be a home-based business, but it's about what you master, what you do. Heck, you could be a babysitter, and it's healing, you know, your image, you know, among your clientele or something like that. So either way, this is about a relationship, and this is about probably a relationship in career, or it could be with something you master. But this is where you may have lacked a bit of tactfulness, or someone within a relationship, and something is being healed there if you have placements between 5 to 11 degrees of Aries or Capricorn. Now, Mercury in Capricorn is going to couple with Venus retrograde in Capricorn. So this is about blessings being communicated to you relating to the past. And those blessings that are communicated to you have to do with money. It has to do with, besides finances, romance, pleasure pursuits. This could even be about your skills and how you make money, or your skills with romance. Okay, something could require effort, training, or study, but you can still benefit here if you have placements between 21 and 27 degrees of Capricorn. Okay, heck, I say Venus and Taurus as well, because those are areas of blessings. Now, that same day, the moon in Scorpio at 10 degrees is going to directly oppose Uranus and Taurus. Now, Uranus and Taurus is basically bringing something shocking. Maybe a goal is shockingly accomplished. Maybe there is, I'd say, something shocking comes out about friends and social groups. Or you hear something about someone, a romantic partner, or either you can accomplish a goal with a partner, you can hear something about a friend within a social group. Maybe you hear something about your children from one of their friends or something like that. But something is there, and it's aspecting Scorpio. So that's digging beneath the surface. That's really paying attention to what's going on beneath the surface of a situation. Maybe even with what somebody tells you. If there's because there's an issue that could suddenly arise, or something that could be illuminated, you know. So if you have those placements between 7 and 13 degrees of Scorpio or Taurus, this is definitely aspecting you. Now, Mars at 11 degrees Sagittarius is going to sextile Saturn in Aquarius. So this is about assistance or opportunities coming to you to triumph through a restriction or responsibility, or some challenges you've been having with work or with your health. You know, it could be challenges during your daily routines where you are of service to people. Maybe it's a challenge you've been having with a small pet, but there's some help here. Okay, helping you through this restriction, or helping you to overcome this responsibility. Okay, now this could be a restriction put on you because of something you did. Okay, maybe something you said, but the person helping, you want to make sure that they're not taking advantage of you for profit, that they are genuinely trying to assist you. If you have placements between 8 and 14 degrees of Sagittarius or Aquarius, this is definitely aspecting you. Okay, now let's look at your cards. Messages of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance, truth, and clarity. See, you got some cards popping out here. communication with about new friends, new events, or new endeavors. Either you're manifesting this or there's communication come in. Oh, new opportunities that bring celebrations in the home. Okay, wow. Okay, hold on. Let me get these cards. Are trying to fall all over the place. I want to keep them right. All right, so you got some celebrations coming in that are communicated to you. New celebrations. What's this right here? The Strength card. So this is either something you've been waiting for. It could have been coming in through a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person, or this could have to do with money or resources, because Leo is your area of the second house, and this is money or resources. And now we just had what flipped over was something you've been waiting for, because you've been contemplating something, either about travel or speaking with someone at a distance from you, or this is quick communication coming in about money. It could be any of those things, okay? Because you could have been feeling left out in the cold from some money that was going to come to you. You could be feeling left out in the cold from someone at a distance from you, wanting equal give and take within a relationship, and you feel left out in the cold from that. But there's something coming in, assisting or helping or aspecting with that. Because with this communication and celebrations in the home, I think this might have to do with that. If they don't give me anything else for these next couple shuffles, I'm assuming that's the same situation. Okay, well, yeah, because you're looking at what you've invested in this partnership, or in this whatever this is, where you're looking for some money to come in. If it's not a partnership that you're looking at, and you're wanting this equal give and take within a partnership. Okay, just keep moving forward. You're gonna have to just keep plodding forward right now, with that situation. If you want for these celebrations to come in. Yeah, you're going through a little test of faith, that's all. Maybe you're feeling a little wounded. Maybe you're feeling a little left out. But, wow. Maybe you're feeling, are you feeling unlucky? I'm hoping that's not what that is. You got the World card upside down. And, with your World card upside down, that's your world being upside down. It could signify even a lack of closure with somebody, or completion. Maybe there's a restriction. You feel restricted, or you can't move forward. Maybe it's because of negativity or indecision, but it's you're holding yourself back, and that's why you're going through this test of faith, because you're the one that's holding the situation at bay. Okay, let's ask for some of your cards. Let's see what the fairies have to say about what you're going to be experiencing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's relevant. We want to get messages of truth, clarity, peace, prosperity, and abundance. You have the Empress card, which says take time to take action. The power of creativity, success, the power of creativity. Success that allows for a life of luxury. So wonderful. You're going to have, this is the Empress. You're going to have something successful pay off for you this week. And you also got the Wheel, which says delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck. A new car or travel. Wonderful. And your next card is don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas should be implemented. Okay, amazing new ideas, a different way of thinking. Okay, now let's look at what your most likely outcomes are going to be. Opposing goals arise from different opinions. Feeling at odds with yourself or others. Overly ambitious people. So you've got some competitive people around you, and you don't, or maybe you're not on the same wavelength as some of the people around you. Seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. The need to act quickly and decisively. Sudden or unexpected changes. So you could have sudden or unexpected changes pop up, and you'll have to learn how to pivot. Take time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end, because fair and objective decisions will be made. And your last card from this deck is ask for help from others. All work and no play. Being weighed down by too many responsibilities. So you got too much on your shoulders. Maybe you need to relax a little bit. Okay, let's see what else Spirit wants to tell us. Give us one card. Oh, wow. Okay, well, the angels have 3 for you and not 1. So, magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. That's the magician. The magician is an alchemist, and he or she manifests her destiny, or his or her destiny. You also have the 9 of Cups, which says a wish come true. Your dreams become reality. So you're going to get a wish come true this week. A magical time of life, good fortune, faith in the universe that all will be well. Focusing on the negative. Don't focus on the negative. You got so much good. Why focus on the negative? Forget that stuff. If things aren't turning out the way you anticipated in some areas, you just got to forgive. Forgiveness of self or others. You got to forgive and forget and move on. And if you don't want to move on and you want to forgive, you got to, hey, sometimes you have to put everything out on the floor and then you have to let things go. Everything happens for a reason. So the people that are meant to walk out of your life are meant to walk out of your life. You know, you have to look for the hidden blessings or the silver lining, as one would say. All right. God bless you, Cancer. And we'll see you Thursday. Bye now. Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. Thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it's valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the opportunities and assistance that is aspecting you, and you'll even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, please be sure to check out Mental Chatter Musings Book of the Month, which happens to be Perfectly Fine Christmas. I'll be putting my review in this week, and we would love to see yours as well. As you know, LaJill's birthday was just recently, and that would be wonderful for her to see that review come through before the end of December, before this new year starts. Now, in addition to that, be sure to check out Diverse Shelves on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Clubhouse. You can talk about your favorite new and up-and-coming books. You can talk about even books that you've just read and reviewed that you're excited about. It's an open forum, so come on over to Clubhouse at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, if you're on YouTube or even Facebook, don't forget to check out Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. He leaves very entertaining and informative reviews. So if you're thinking about catching a read, check and see if Robert's reviewed it already. I'm sure he'd love to see you there. Make sure you subscribe to the channel on YouTube and like the video. It definitely helps to let us know you appreciate the content, that's being put out on any forum. I'd like to say thank you to everyone who has read and reviewed Deadliest Intuition so far, and a push into January for getting you guys to finish up that wonderful book, or start that wonderful book, Deadliest Intuition. Actually, that riveting, heart-pounding book. I will be doing a raffle in January, so definitely stay tuned for that announcement. Check out Deadliest Intuition. It's my newest psychological thriller. Now that we've gotten that out the way, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into the scopes. Hey Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people, Taronic here with your messages through astrology and tarot for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So we're starting at the 27th. If you're looking for Sunday, those are on my Facebook page at author Taronic in written format. But let's get into it, okay? So the moon in Capricorn is at 5 degrees on Monday. So on this day, the good you do can really come back to you. The sacrifices you've made can pay off. This is where the gossipers lose. And this is your area of friends, goals, and social groups. So this could be, goals coming to be accomplished, and your friends that have been gossiping about you kind of have to eat crow, okay, on Monday. Now, if they're eating crow because assistance and opportunity is coming your way, or if this is a goal you're accomplishing, this is going to be you branching out and you expanding to different social groups, expressing what you think and preach. Maybe this is you even traveling, with a friend. Maybe that was a goal. Maybe you were, wanting to make sure you had enough money to get to go and do something. And now you are able to, travel and do what you want to do. This also could be you sharpening and brightening your image as it pertains to your education and skills, what you think and preach, and you shining, you looking good. Now, if this is a blessing coming in where the good is coming back to you, this will have to do with your area of Taurus or your area of Virgo. So this is one of your relationships, good communication coming through from a sibling, a neighbor, someone in your networks of people, a friend, maybe even during short distance travel, some type of good communication comes in. But either way, this looks good for you if you have placements in any of those signs between 2 and 8 degrees. Now the moon, remember that Venus and Pluto are still conjunct in Capricorn, your sector of friends, goals, and social groups. So that's a big area that's transforming for you as it pertains to money, as it pertains to how you go out and hang out and have fun, what friends you hang out with. Your pleasure pursuits and things like that. That's changing, especially for those of you who have placements in, I'd say Capricorn between 22 and 28 degrees. If you have placements, period, between 22 and 28 degrees, because they would aspect that angle. Okay. Now, the moon in Libra at 11 degrees, which is your sector of share finances, endings, new beginnings, and things you're passionate about. This is on the same day that there's going to be a trine from that area to your area of secret, sacrifice, and solitude. So this is what you do in your solitude, what you do secretly, what you've been doing behind the scenes, where you've been restricted, where you've had to work. There's some blessing that's going to come in, whether it's shared finances, whether it's a hot, steamy, intimate moment between you and your significant other. Something pays off here, and it's all of a sudden it's a faded angle. Maybe it's communication coming into you and a partner, because it's aspecting shared finances. This could be news about shared finances in the background, that's paying off. This could be news about, even like I said, sex and intimacy as well. But the thing is something's going to shock you. Either the communication is going to shock you, a neighbor's going to shock you, maybe even someone in your networks of people. Maybe they're passionate about you and they like you, and you find out secretly that they do. And this is, a blessing for you. The only thing is that it squares that Libra angle, that communication. Well, not the communication, but the shared finances and stuff that's coming in. It squares your romance, it squares your children, and it squares your creative works. So either and it's your instincts there. It's your instincts to mistrust something, So it's like, maybe you don't trust something that's, with your romantic partner as far as the money that's coming in, and it causes like a tiff or an argument or something like that. Maybe it's that you don't trust, or maybe this is where you didn't trust someone even within a creative endeavor, or maybe somebody said, oh, okay, let me borrow this money and I'll pay you back, and you didn't even believe that they were going to pay you back because your instinct said, they don't never do what they say they're going to do, so you mistrust it. Okay, don't trip, because help is here. If you have those placements between 8 and 14 degrees of Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, this is definitely a blessing aspecting you. Now, if it's in Cancer, that's your area of romance, creative endeavors, and children. So that's where you really need to watch your instincts with how you're reacting to children, how you're reacting when you're hanging out with people, how you're reacting to your romantic partner, how you're acting within a creative endeavor, as well. Now, let's see, what do I want to move along to? Okay, so Tuesday, The moon in Libra at 29 degrees is going to trine Jupiter in Aquarius. So that same area of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, sex and intimacy and things you're passionate about is trining behind the scenes again. Some type of secret, sacrifice, solitude that's going on. Okay. It's still trining that area, bringing a blessing in through partnerships, assisting you where you've been experiencing some misfortune or some bad advice or, that you took or something like that. Okay, so with that aspecting on Tuesday as well, and that's actually aspecting on Monday as well, and then on Tuesday it's aspecting, but on Tuesday, Jupiter is going to jump from Aquarius at 29 degrees. So those of you seeing this blessing between 26 and 29 degrees of Libra or Aquarius, I'd say, or even Gemini, your area of home and family, because it could be a blessing for home and family that's coming in through one of your partnerships in home and family. But or a home-based business. But Jupiter is going to jump over to your area of Pisces. And it's going to be there for quite some time. It's going to be there through half of next year. Okay. So now this is where lucky assistance and opportunities comes directly to you for the next like 6 months. Okay. And then it's going to jump over into your area of money and resources for the last half of the year. And you'll have lucky opportunities to make money. Okay, so it's just the bomb for you all the way around. But anyway, with this area of Pisces housing, this planet, this benefic planet of luck and expansion and assistance and opportunity. If you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees, you're going to feel this immediately because it's at that 0 degree mark. So it's really affecting those people, between that 0 and 3 degree mark strongly. I want to tell you what you're going to be encountering if you have those placements between 0 to 3 degrees. And even if you don't, because eventually as the planet moves through as the planet moves through Pisces, you'll eventually feel it anyway. Say if yours is at 5 or 6 degree or 20 degree, it'll eventually get to you. But you're going to feel this luck anyway. Okay. This air of luck. So for the next 6 months, you can expect to have blessings coming your way in your area of Scorpio and Cancer. So this is going to be romance, creative endeavors, and children, long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach. Okay, your morals, your spirituality, lucky opportunities and assistance to speak your truth, to travel, lucky opportunities to garner romance, to garner, I'd say even better times, going out and having fun. Lucky opportunities for your children, lucky opportunities through education. So many lucky opportunities are going to come to you through these next 6 months. It's going to blow your mind. Okay. In addition to that, and you know what, and some people might even be saying, oh my goodness, some of you Pisces, people have really been seeming like they like me or are attracted to me or just telling me my shirt looks nice, my hair looks nice, and things like that. When you don't even think it looks like that, but Jupiter is already right by Pisces. It's at 29 degrees Aquarius, so it's right there. So you're already feeling it. This is going to ramp up and amp up, okay? Now, as far as your assistance and opportunities for the next 6 months, that's going to have to do with communication coming your way about neighbors, about neighborhoods, about siblings, through siblings, during short distance travel. And it's going to be surprising out of nowhere. Lucky opportunities, you just driving down the street. Like I said, those of you who like to go and buy scratch off lottery tickets and things like that, don't go bet in the bank or anything like that. But this is a time where you can garner money, where you can, make money, during short distance travel. In addition to that, or lucky opportunities, period, during short distance travel. Your area of Capricorn is another area of assistance and opportunity. So friends will be bringing you lucky opportunities and assisting you. They will be helping you to accomplish goals. You'll have lucky chances to accomplish your goals in general. Okay, so that's going to be wonderful for you for the next 6 months. Now, the areas that normally square you are home and family and career. So this means you're going to have, now Jupiter is there bringing luck. So now you're going to have better opportunities and lucky opportunities to move, to garner a new home, Lucky opportunities in home in general, lucky opportunities for a home-based business in general, lucky opportunities for career, lucky opportunities for your skills or whatever it is you master, gaining assistance with those as well. So this is wonderful. Those of you who've been looking for grants for school and been waiting for that to come in for you and different things like that, now's the time, these next 6 months, that those things can happen for you. Now, so Tuesday is when this kicks off. Okay, flexibility and versatility brings harmony and success. Remember that. Let's move along. Oh, we're still going to be at Tuesday. Okay, so the sun is in Capricorn at 6 degrees on Tuesday. So that's an angle where you reap what you sow on that day. Okay, especially when it has to do with your friends and your social groups, or you trying to accomplish goals. You're going to reap what you sow. So if you've sown hate, violence, and gossip, misfortune, it's going to come back to you. If you've sown blessings and assistance and opportunities, it's going to come back to you. If you have placements between 3 and 9 degrees in your chart, this is aspecting you. Okay, your luck, your blessings are not your luck, but your blessings are your areas of Taurus and Virgo. So look in your chart to see where you have Taurus and Virgo. And this is where your luck will be coming in if it's between 3 and 9 degrees. I mean, where your blessings will be coming in if it's between 3 and 9 degrees. If it's assistance or opportunities that's coming back in for you, it's going to be your areas of Pisces or Scorpio. So look to see if there are placements between 3 and 9 degrees. And you know that this is going to hit you. With that lucky assistance and opportunity to expand your reach or to travel, or whatever the case may be, or speak your truth. Now, while that is aspecting, around 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, the sun is going to shift over into 7 degrees. So this is still friends, goals, and social groups as it pertains to your career and different things like that, or what you do. But you might want to take some time to fall back, retreat, and meditate, especially if things aren't going the way you hoped. If you're one of those ones that might have not have been reaping, you might have been reaping some things that brought you some negativity. You might need some help getting faith regained. Okay, it might be time to step back and review the plan, especially if you have placements in Capricorn or Libra. I would say Aries, but healing is there with Chiron and Aries. So your money and resources seem to be okay. But if things are going the way you thought you wanted it to go, if you have placements between 4 and 10 degrees of Libra or Cancer, it might be because of a romance not going the way you want, a relationship with your child not going the way you want. Maybe you wanted to go out and hang out with your friends, but share finances it's not there. You can't do it because it squares Libra too, and that's your area of shared finances. It could be sex and intimacy. Maybe sex and intimacy is not going the way you want it to go with a lover, or you're not getting the person you wanted. Maybe you're disagreeing about things you're passionate about. Maybe you're having to put extra work into even getting attention from your significant other or your lover. It could be any of those things, okay, on the 7th. And you might, take some time to fall back, take some time to think. Or you might even be taking some time to retreat to work on passion between you and your lover. You see what I did there? I gave it the good spin. You're putting energy in there because squares make you put in extra energy too. So, some of you are trying to regain the spark in your relationship, and you could be doing that on Tuesday. On Tuesday, if you have placements between 4 and 10 degrees. Now, moving along to Wednesday, the sun is in Capricorn at 8 degrees. Okay, so this is while it's there at that 8 degree mark, it's going to square Chiron and Aries. Okay, so this could be because it's a direct hit, and it's bringing healing into you. This could be where you were where you damaged your image, maybe where your image or your ego needs healing. Somebody hurt your feelings or something like that. Maybe somebody lacked a bit of tactfulness, whether it's you or someone else. But if you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Capricorn and Aries, you could be healing your area of money and resources, which heals your image. Okay. And maybe it's helping you to accomplish a goal. Maybe even with friends. Maybe you've been wanting to go out with friends, but you couldn't because you had to get your money up. But now you do. You're like, oh, yeah, I can make that trip, or I can come out with you guys and image is healed. There you go. It could be any of those things. But it could be something a friend said to you and hurt your feelings before, or something you said to hurt a friend's feelings. And now you're coming back and, fixing that, or they're fixing that. In addition to that, Venus in Capricorn, retrograde Venus, because Venus is retrograde, and Capricorn at 24 degrees is going to trine, or not trine, but it's going to meet up, couple with Mercury in Capricorn. So they're going to be together. So a blessing could be communicated to you about the past as it pertains to finances, romance, or even pleasure. Okay, but whatever this is coming in could require more effort. It could require training. It could require study. This could be the information you needed to move forward. Okay, just pay attention to what's going around you, what's going on around you on that day, especially with Scorpio opposing Taurus. That's your area of long distance travel, education, and skills, what you think and preach. Okay, it's squaring communication skills, it's squaring sales, it's squaring neighbors, neighborhoods, short distance travel. So with that being said, and this being somewhere where you need to really pay attention because things can suddenly pop up, this means you need to watch out during travel, whether you're traveling long distance or short distance, because you don't want to get into an accident. This also means you want to check your vehicle, okay, to make sure your tires are straight. Make sure you got an oil change. Make sure, you got water in your water heater, just everything, because you could incur some type of travel accidents. So you want to be very, very careful that you watch out for that. Okay, that being said, travel is something you really, really need to watch out for. Your vehicle is something you really need to watch out for. And what you say to people at a distance from you, what you say to your neighbors, what you say to your siblings, what you're saying to people in your networks of people, you want to be very mindful, because with opposing that area, you could suddenly just say something that's like, you shouldn't have said it. Somebody could say something to you suddenly out of nowhere where they're like, you owe me some money. Something could happen to your vehicle where you got to pay out some money. It could be during trials. It's just something that's going on here. So you really need to pay attention. If you have placements in Scorpio or Taurus between 7 and 13 degrees. Okay, those are the ones I will really, really be watching out for, between 7 and 13 degrees. Yeah. Okay. Now, Mars in Sagittarius on Wednesday is going to sextile Saturn in Aquarius. This is the same day, to where some type of assistance or opportunity is going to come to you to help you triumph through a restriction. Like if you've been restricted within your friend groups, or behind the scenes people have been restricting you or lying to you, not telling you something or something like that. Or you've been having to work a lot behind the scenes because there's been some type of responsibilities placed on you where you've had to make a lot of sacrifices. This is where you're going to have some type of opportunities to overcome those challenges. Okay. And they will have to do with career or whatever it is you master. Okay. Something could even have been said that hurt someone. And this is your opportunity to fix it. Okay. Just make sure if you're fixing something with someone in career, or one of your relationships, or one of your friends, behind the scenes, make sure it's worth it. Make sure they're not just making up with you to profit off of you, or you're not doing it just to profit off of them. You don't want to do nothing like that. That's bold. If you have placements between 8 and 14 degrees of Sagittarius and Aquarius, then this is definitely aspecting you. And it's not only bold, but it's when you don't operate with genuine intentions, it eventually comes back to bite you. So just do know that. Let's pull some cards for you and see, because I didn't shuffle during. So let me do this now. All right, Leo, what is this here? You are aspecting some type of manifestation of either a job, some money, because you got the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is typically about a financial opportunity or the manifestation of a new job. Just make sure you don't overindulge just because you know something is coming in, because you know you're doing well. There's some type of justice coming in for you that you've been waiting for, some type of good communication about new plans and things speeding up, moving forward, whether it's got to do with money or whether it has to do with yeah, because you got the Ace of Pentacles upside down. Okay, so maybe even this was something you've been, like I said, you've been waiting for. Like you knew you were going to get it. Because it's the Hangman, but it's the Hangman reversed. Okay, so this is like you moving forward, okay? Normally this talks about an immobility. Maybe you weren't able to move forward with your skills or working on something or some type of apprenticeship or lack of ambition. Okay, yeah, you were experiencing some sort of lack of ambition before. Maybe even trapped by your commitments, you know, that's zapping your time and energy or something like that. But now you're moving away from that. You're moving away from that because you were causing the immobility. And you realize that. But now there's something that's communicated to you. Some type of justice is communicated to you where you're going to reconcile some sort of situation. And it could have to do with your apprenticeship, your education and skills, you know, as it pertains to a job or money coming in from a job. Now, let me ask and find out if there are any messages that oh, wow, that popped right out. So your first message is a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams. Great progress is being made this week. Now there's also some type of financial windfall aspecting. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause could come about. You also have the message, Pisces, to protect the fruits of your labor and prepare for possible changes ahead. Environmental conservation. So you want to really, especially because you had all those travel angles and things like that, you want to watch out for the things in your environment, especially when you're driving. Okay, make sure you have insurance. Make sure, yeah, you have insurance on your car, yourself, all of that. Okay, but you got some type of progress coming in, some money coming in. Let's see what your most likely outcomes are. That's what you're going to be dealing with. Now let's see what your most likely outcomes are. Take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement. Okay, so this is a time you want to invest some money. Look at your retirement. I was just telling my husband the same thing, and he's Pisces rising, and I was telling him about this new whole life policy thing, you know, that you can get. But you have what it takes, but you have to believe in yourself. Okay, if you think you're powerless, you're going to be powerless, but you're not. Okay, so stop thinking that. Okay, there's some type of lack of self-confidence that's keeping you from moving forward and really garnering what it is you want. And you want to be mindful of not letting that hold you back. Now, wow, you got the windfall of money card again. A windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others. So somebody is going to be helping you out. You're either going to get some money in. Maybe there's going to be a successful project on the floor. There's some type of happy change going on in your career. Now, let's see. We're going to ask the angels for one card as to, you know, what they want you to know. You know, if there's anything we left out that's important for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday that they think you should know or even be prepared for. Let's find out. Let's get one card. One card. Messages of clarity and truth that will help Pisces on their path to their highest vibrational good. Show me what I need to see for Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. Looks like I might be shuffling for a minute here. I might need to pause the tape. Okay, so your card from the angels for this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Have confidence, challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. Okay, Pisces, choose your battles wisely, but stand up for yourself at the same time, which means don't be a pushover. Don't be gullible. You know, you don't have to do everything with force, but you do have to let people know that you are a force to be reckoned with. God bless you guys. I'll see you on Thursday. Bye now.